Hello and welcome once again to RimWorld. So first off, as you can possibly tell, I have moved this construction over 3 squares to the right, so it no longer is on rough stone instead of soil. So now all 4 of these grow zones actually can be used as grow zones. I've also worked out what I'm going to be growing and how big the grow zones are going to be. So we've got grow zone 1, which is going to be rice plants. We've got grow zone 4, which is going to be potato plants. We've got half a grow zone, which is going to be heel root. Half a grow zone that's going to be cotton. We've then got a quarter of a grow zone, which will be hay grass. A quarter that's going to be smoke leaf, a quarter that's going to be psychoid, and a quarter that's going to be hop plants. Now there may be other things that I do want to grow, devil strand for example, later on, but for the moment I think that works. We'll see if this produces enough food. If it does, I might cut the potato field in half for example and do hay grass. Or I might cut the cotton in half and do cotton and devil strand eventually. Or we might just have its own separate building for devil strand. I don't know. But for the moment, I think that works. It looks okay. I'm not going to be using these in very large numbers. I just want to start producing some of it so that I've got some to trade and occasionally use for my colonists. But with that, we're going to speed up time and allow things to actually, hopefully, get built. We do have a lot of other buildings that need building still, so I do think it's going to be a little while before we get to this, but hopefully eventually we will. Thankfully we're not too bad on food, so you know, even if we don't get to it straight away, I don't have to worry too much. Talking about cooking, so that's set to 80 simple meals. So if we set that to 80 as well, and pause and unpause at 40, I believe that one is 80, 40, yep. And after that we can have fine meals, again at 80, and unpause at 40. Now that does want a minimum cooking skill. I'm thinking put minimum at 8, even though it has a minimum of 6 on that. It just stops people that aren't really that good doing it. Yeah, I've done the same thing there. I mean, John can still cook. I mean, look at that. A 17? Yeah, he's not having any problems making meals. Now, do I have any minimum for the normal? No. I actually want to put that at 4, though. I don't want people making meals unless they have a minimum of 4 in those in the simple meals. Hopefully that will help stop food poisoning. I mean, just being in a sterile room helps stop food poisoning, but, you know, the more we can stop, the better. Oh wow, we're actually getting these walls built. Now, you'll notice that because someone built a snowman, I can't actually put a wall there. So I am waiting for that snowman to be demolished. In fact, can you just prioritise getting rid of the snowman, please? Thank you. I do have to laugh that I had to wait until the snowman was gone before I could build there. I would also like some slate tiles in the middle here. Where the doors are. May as well make it look nice as opposed to just walking on dirt. I mean, you're going to be walking on dirt for the middle where the actual grow zones are, but the rest of it doesn't have to be. I'm actually quite happy that we're starting this already. I thought it was going to be, you know, a long time before we got to that point. at some point this will get put down, and so will all of these bombs. And then we'll actually be able to clear this place. So up here is going to be a dumping stockpile room. Just so that I've got metal slag and a few chunks closer to where I'm actually turning them to stone and stuff. Right, you help in hospitals and research labs. So there's no point putting it in here. Okay, we'll just have the standard stone floor in there then. I would also like to start putting some armchairs in here and there, at sort of the work table and stuff. Because that's going to help with people's comfort levels and make them slightly less annoyed when they're working. We do have just a couple of chairs there. I'll leave the chairs for now. I will eventually put armchairs in though. But there's no point moving what we've got as of yet. Wow, that's really coming along, isn't it? I'm happy when they're building like that. They really get through the stuff. What are you training? Nothing. I suppose we could training for obedience and then eventually hauling. He's big enough to haul. At least I think he is. Oh, all of this requires a better trainer, which is why... Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you can train obedience, though. And in some respects, I don't want them to form a bond, though. Ooh, we've finished precision rifling. Excellent. So, we want security turrets. Long-range turrets, please. Oh, I'll have sniper rifles at the end there. That's going to be awesome. Definitely going to help with, you know, defeating raids and things like that. Couldn't think of the word there. It just completely left me. Now look, some of this flooring's getting put down. Nice. This flooring's gone down. Random batteries have been built. I love that they've not just built enough that it's actually connected though. Right, if we get a couple of these done, then that would all be connected, but no. Pull that random chunk out of there, because really don't want a chunk of random stone inside my battery bank. All in all, I think the base is coming together, though. Now, what floor do I want in here? This is the armory. I kind of want metal tiles or something like that for the armory. I know it's a waste of metal in some respects, but I just think it fits. And we are turning slag into metal at the moment. I also kind of want to raise that to 1,000. There we go. For some reason the game decided I wasn't holding shift even though I was. And started incrementing it by 1. Yeah, it does look like some of the work in the base is getting done now, which is always nice. Is there any... No, it looks like we've pulled all the steel from over there. Still some silver over there, though. Why there's silver over there, I have no idea, but okay. Eddie. Can you go fetch that silver? And then fetch the rest? Because, you know, with it being there, I may as well have it in my, you know, stockpile as opposed to just sitting out on the ground there. I can't spend it with it out over there. Nice to see these are coming along. Still got a lot to do on them though. Right. What's your skill in research at this point? 10. That's not bad. I'm pretty sure you started as like a 1. So you've come up there in research skill. It is taking a little while, but you know. Oh, it's been done. Excellent. Target. Detonate. Oh, I love doing that. And we came across some compacted steel. That's pretty nice, actually. Right, dig out. Actually, no, I don't want to dig out that line until that line's been built. Just in case it ends up too big and we get a cave in. Can dig that lot out though. Now, I'm not entirely sure how long this stockpile is going to be. Depends how long this room ends up. And that room depends on the production machines and where I can fit them in and everything. So I should probably start putting the other machines in and seeing, shouldn't I? We probably do want an electric smithy eventually. Even if we don't need it right now. Harvesting table. They don't really make use of that, so I don't really... Bandit Camp Quest. I might look at that eventually, but not right now. Yeah, there's not a lot of other production things that I want to build yet. I don't know. I'll work out what I want and where I want it eventually. And I suppose nothing stops us cutting this room in half or something if it gets too long. Nice that we're actually getting some steel though. As I think that steel is something that we've been short on for most stuff. So coming across quite a large deposit of it is a good thing. Wow, that is quite a large deposit of it, isn't it? Jeez. It just keeps getting bigger. I am not complaining about that, don't get me wrong. As I say, it's nice because it means that we're actually going to get like this built, and anything else that required steel probably will get built. Maybe we'll even get these done. Oh, we have built the flooring in there, it's just because it's unroofed, it's snowed on top of. Okay, that makes sense. Oh look, these batteries are connected, so they're finally actually getting powered. Oh, we're going to have battery power for days. Wonderful. Now, do we have survival meals yet? No, I can't actually make survival meals yet. It is something that I do want to do, because they obviously don't rot like the rest of them. They don't go bad. So it's going to make travelling to other camps a lot easier. An unfinished small sculpture. Oh, why don't... No. You can finish it. You know what, I'm just going to cancel it. Because I never know when they're actually going to get back to it. Or if the game has just decided it's broken for some reason. And will never go back to it. Which is also a possibility. Oh. Hi, Raid. Wow, that's a lot of you, isn't it? Looks like most of you are melee, though. Most or all? Ooh, actually all, I think. Just check everyone's in the base. Yeah. Okay, lock that door. And, come at me. Or maybe attack that bear and get wrecked. Either one's good for me. Does look like some of them are going to try and break in. Ooh, wow, that's a very thin wall now. That would be bad if they decide to try and... Ooh. They are. Hopefully enough of them will die before... Yeah. And, ooh, one semi-survivor. Right, who's closest? Lippy. Run and capture that guy. Can't capture that guy, I've got no beds available anymore. Turn that to prisoners. Yeah. Go and capture them, please. And all the random weapons we can collect. Now, what are you like, anyway? You're a go juice addict. A few stabs, scratches. Fast learner, incapable of nothing. You're pretty nice, actually. Yeah, I think I'd like them in the colony. So, Lippy, do your best. Don't let them die. Or at least try not to let them die. Tidying up all the mess that they made. Now, I'm going to have to do something about this. Because, yeah, digging out earlier there has made this quite a weak wall. So they're going to try and just break through there. Which isn't good for me. Well, let's see. I do want to eventually have that geothermal there. And then I want, what, a 2 wide gap? A 1 wide gap. Oh, but that's 2 wide, so yeah, we'll go 2 wide all around. So that wants to be like that. And then I suppose that wall can just continue. And so can that one. I just want to make it more difficult to go this way than, you know, the other way. Suppose we could have even more walls, just... wall it like that across. Just makes it inconvenient for people to try and go that way. And... just doors to it. And obviously I'm going to need doors to each of these areas so that I can actually fix up or repair any damage that gets done there. I'll cancel that for the moment, because I'm not actually going to build that for the minute. And if we do roofed areas, these I don't want roofed. But that place will be. That'll work. And let's not build those doors yet until, you know, at least one of these walls is done. And yes, it is a load of extra work that I've just put on my people, but again, I want it done. Where is the... oh, he died. Damn you! Right, haul his dead body to the fridge. I kind of wanted you. A warg has self-tamed. Huh. Neat. I don't really want you. Let's put you into animal area, or the animal area, which is that. And then once you get there, I will probably slaughter you. Although for now, it'll probably just live off, you know, all the dead bodies. But no, we'll slaughter it. We don't need it. And animal area 2 can no longer contain all this bit because that's going to be building. And the rest of it's still fine. Oh, actually, no, that isn't fine. There we go. Yeah, it works nice. Yeah, as I say, that does look a bit odd, but it's just to put as many walls between the enemy and like this part of my base as possible. So it forces them down into this route because it's going to be the easier and quicker route, even with the guns there. Which obviously is beneficial to me because it stops them going through here and blowing up all my stuff. Which I really do want. We're also going to want a vent somewhere so that when this has got a geothermal plant, it doesn't get ridiculously warm in there for no reason. Ooh. Next time Lippy performs surgery, he will have a better, or his chance of success will be doubled. Nice. I wish we'd gotten that prisoner to the medical rooms now. Right, no longer for prisoners. But I think that is a good wrapping up point. So we have come a little way in building stuff. Looks like we've got the heaters up and running. We just need to actually finish connecting the cable. Then this room will actually be ready to put the sun lamp in. In fact, it is ready now, so why don't I do that? See, me, we're wrapping up. Ooh, more stuff to do. But yeah, we'll get the sun lamp in there, and as soon as power's connected up... Oh no, it's never going to be warm enough in there because we've got vents to the outside for the moment. So we'll have to wait for everything to be built before we can actually start growing. Oh. But we are coming along with the grow zone, and the rest of the base is coming along as well. Like, we've got our battery section now, which is nice. Our dumping stockpile room has been opened up and is almost ready to start actually dumping stuff in. We'll get that wall built and dig this out, and then, yeah, I'll put a dumping stockpile in. But hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.